Select the Event Calendar tab in Salesforce and find the type of event you want to create from the left-hand panel. In this case, we're going to select New Quick Event and drop it on the calendar. Linvio Events will create a new special event record with just basic information on it. If you change to the day or week view on the calendar, you can also adjust the duration of the event. Click the name of the event on the calendar to open the event and start adding your specific event details. Let's set the name and the description of the event and check the Include in Calendar checkbox so that the event registration page and calendar will display that information to site visitors. We'll set the event time zone to Mountain Standard Time since this event is going to be held in Colorado. Setting the time zone controls the appearance of the date of the event on the registration page, so registrants will see that time zone instead of the time zone of the Salesforce user administering the event. Since we need to accept a payment for registration, we also need to set a processor connection, which in this case we're going to set to authorize.net. We have to add at least one event fee record to the event, which specifies the amount to charge for each attendee type. For this quick event, we're going to add two, a general admission fee and a VIP fee. We'd like to present event passes online so that attendees can bring printed passes to the event and have them scanned at the event. So we'll check the Present Passes Online checkbox. For this event, we're planning to give away a free t-shirt, so we need to collect the t-shirt size of each attendee. This is configured using a custom field mapping. Click the new custom field mapping. Select a field type, which in this case would be pick list. Set the field label to shirt size. Map it to the attendee object. And for pick list options, set them to small, medium, large, and extra large. Save that new record. Then we'll set the Maps To field using the field mapping widget on the mapping detail page. To look at that object and see all the available fields that meet that criteria, in this case, the object is the attendee, the type is a pick list. This is a list of all the fields that match that criteria. So we'll select shirt size and update the field mapping. Let's go back to the event record and add a few more details before we publish it. Let's set the venue name and address fields so the registration page will display a map to the event. And we'll edit the landing page HTML to include some pre-built HTML content. There are configuration options supporting product upsell, donations, and a wide range of other event registration features. However, this should be good enough to start taking online registrations. We'll set the status of the event to publish so it will display on the site's website for this Salesforce account. Now that the event has been configured and published to the web, let's take a look at the registration landing pages from the perspective of the attendee. We're going to go ahead and pick one general admission ticket. You can limit the amount of tickets for each type of event fee. Fill in the attendee's information. As you can see, our shirt size custom field mapping is displayed on the page. Hit the Submit Registration button. That will take us to the site checkout page for the attendee to input their credit card info. Now, if this had been a free event fee, this would redirect directly to the confirmation page. Enter our credit card information here. When they click Submit Payment, that will submit payment over to the payment processor. The payment processor will process that payment, report back, and we will have our transaction completed page. When they do click the Finished button at the bottom of the page, that will redirect them to the confirmation page with their new QR code as well. Let's fast forward to the day of the event now. Multiple attendees have registered and paid online, providing us their contact information and registration preferences. The attendees have been given event passes to print and bring with them to the event, but just in case they forgot their passes, we're going to print an attendee list with QR codes that we can scan quickly to check in each attendee. Go to the event detail page in Salesforce, click the Print Check-in Sheet custom link. Select the information we want to display, in this case, show only people who are registered and are attendees. Click the Show QR Codes checkbox, then click the Build Check-in List PDF button. That will create a PDF of all attendees with QR codes that you can print and bring with you to the event. We also want to print badges for the attendees on standard Avery name badge insert refill paper. Click the Create Attendee Badges custom link. Select a page layout matching your Avery badge insert format. Click the Create Attendee Badges button, which will generate the PDF document. Print the PDF on your Avery refill pages. At the event, you can now use a mobile device with a QR reader application to scan each attendee pass or find them on your check-in sheet and update the attended checkboxes in Salesforce in real time. Standard Salesforce workflow rules can then be used to automatically send thank you for attending emails to each attendee who actually showed up to your event. After the event, you can set up activities such as email workflow to thank attendees for attending, syncing attendees with campaign membership for follow-on email blasts and future event invite lists, Salesforce reporting to analyze event attendance, registration revenue, and other event management metrics, quick cloning events to prepare for the next event in the series.